A gay man in Afghanistan is seeking refugee status in BC. He's worried because delays could cost him his life. He's waited a year and a half since applying for asylum, but the federal NDP says his case is so urgent the Canadian government needs to intervene immediately. Arnita Bath explains.
Since being outed as gay by Afghan police, 29-year-old Anwar says he's been forced into hiding. Anwar's name has been changed for his safety.
My dad called me that after that you're never my son. If you come to home, I will kill you. Never come home.
In order to become a refugee, a person can't apply for asylum from their own country. So Anwar bribed officials to get a Pakistani visa. He applied there at the Canadian Embassy a year and a half ago. But Canada's refugee website still shows a 65-month wait time. That means he wouldn't be able to come to Canada until 2021.
I can't do anything. I can't do. Every day I'm thinking. I'm thinking that maybe tomorrow, what will happen to me? I will. Maybe someone kill me, or sometimes I'm thinking that what should I do?
His sponsor group in BC includes Kyle, whose name has also been changed to protect Anwar. Kyle first met him while working for an NGO in Afghanistan, and he says being out in that country is unheard of.
It brings shame upon oneself. It brings shame upon your family. It can result in you being unemployable. In many instances, well, actually, I don't even know. I've never even heard of a case of somebody being out in Afghanistan.
Kyle has seen Anwar about a dozen times in the last year and a half, in part to check on his well-being and as his refugee sponsor to verify his condition.
He would sometimes come in covered in bruises, or he hadn't slept for days. So he looked, often he'd come in looking very rough. But for me, it was actually also important to see that. Also to know that we weren't being taken advantage of.
When contacted by the CBC, the federal government said it could not reveal specific information about this case. They were also unable to provide the statistics requested around how many successful gay applicants there have been from Afghanistan. Federal NDP immigration critic Jenny Kwan has followed the case closely and is calling on the government to act now. She says that she wants the urgent protection program used.
If they choose to intervene directly, we could literally go in and take that person out of the dangerous situation that they're in, the precarious situation that they're in, and bring them to Canada almost immediately.
For now, Anwar and his sponsors continue to wait. Anita Bath, CBC News, Vancouver.